your head on my shoulder.
What's up? I'm Ariajay, but you can call me Ari, and welcome to my channel. Hello, what's up my beautiful Ari stars? How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. If you don't know who I am, I'm Ari. If you like what you see, hey, subscribe. Today in this video, I want to talk about, a lot of places are starting to blow up, like Shein, a lot of wholesale places. But, a lot of people are skeptical when they buy from those places is because, it's cheap. Pretty much, it's cheaply made, but it's cute, it's fashionable. It goes into that whole fast fashion thing. Now, I have my gripes about fast fashion, especially since I am a fashion major, apparel design. Hey, but I still get caught up in wanting to get, that fast fashion, wanting to get the latest. And my coin is not like expensive coin. I gotta get what my budget provides. So, the video, I wanted to come help you guys, learn from it. But I want to give you guys some tips on how to make your cheap shoes look expensive. I know. With cheap clothes, I mean, if you really got some really nice shoes, I personally feel you can just make anything look expensive. But to give you guys some pointers on how to make your cheap shoes, look expensive, stick around. Tip number 1, it's all in the outfit, so. It's all in the outfit, so. So when you want your cheap shoes to look expensive, you really don't want your outfit to look cheap. Now, don't get me wrong, like if you buy cheap clothes, then it's like, but I still feel like it's a way you can dress up your clothes. But like, say for instance, you got a pair of cheap shoes. You can't go wrong with blue jeans. You can't go wrong, depending on the top. Me personally, when you see me do my hauls and different things like that, you really notice that I don't. If you haven't noticed, you'll notice I don't buy a lot of tops, and that's just because I like a nice plain top. So even if my bottoms are like with the dramatics, usually my top is going to either be a plain color, like it doesn't matter, plain black. I like to see the black, whites, grays. Also, I do, if they're cute, I'll do plain like pastel colors or different things like that. But I really try to keep it cute when it comes to the outfit, keep it that sleek look. But like, your shoes can be cheap, but they don't have to look cheap. And it's all, and like I said, it's really just all in the outfit. It's all in how you dress it up. So it's all in how you dress it up. It's all in what you put into the outfit, and everything has to tie together. I ain't gonna lie, like your hair gotta look good, your makeup gotta look good. Everything has to have that nice clean cut. Like, I'm into like modernism type style, so I like things to have a nice clean cut. But don't get me wrong, I do like postmodernism because I'm with the dramatics. But yeah, boo, it's all in the outfit. Number 2, you have to play to the shoe strengths. And when I say play to the shoe strengths, let me give you an example. This shoe right here, you guys probably seen it in one of my hauls. It's in my I think it's in my shoe, it's my Ego shoe haul. Okay, this right here, this is a cheap shoe. Usually, now I will say Ego, their shoes are a bit better because all of their shoes don't come out looking cheap. But like, say for instance, you put this toward a patent leather shoe like a Christian Louis Vuitton, you can see the cheapness in the shoe. Now, I would say to play to this shoe's strengths, because it's already dramatic, it's already out there, it already has that patent leather look, is you have to kind of like tone down your outfit. You don't want to, like with this shoe, you don't want to do too much by coming out with a red. I see a lot of people like to do red shoe. You want to come out with a patent leather dress. You want to come out with a patent leather jacket. You want to do your hair kind of dramatic. No, you got to play with it. With this shoe, how I would rock it most definitely, I would get me a nice pair of dark blue jeans. I would put me on a white top because I something about white, it's just crispy, y'all. It's crispy. I would get me a white top, put me on, depending on the dramatics I'm going for, I either put me on a nice black blazer, or I'll put on, let's see, I think I would do a black blazer, or even if I want to play with it a little bit, I'll do a blue jean jacket on top of the dark blue jeans. I'll do a light blue jean jacket, white crispy top, and then I'll add these. See how I'm doing with my outfit? I'm making it, the shoe is already dramatic in itself. It's already kind of cheaply looking in itself, just being honest. But it's how I put that spice on the outfit that make it look, like makes the whole look come together, and it's like pow, I'm playing to the shoe strengths. The shoe already stands out by itself. It's not much more I have to do to it. So with my outfit, I can make it crisp, but not do too much with that either. Get what I'm saying? Hope you get what I'm saying. Tip 3, and this goes for cheap shoes or like just shoes in general, but ladies, do not make the mistake of going out in public and you haven't broken in your shoes. When you buy a new pair of shoes, especially a cheap pair of heels, you could probably get away with it with an expensive pair of shoes, but I don't care if it's an expensive pair of shoes or cheap shoes, you have to break your shoes in. I don't know how much I can stress that, because you don't want to wear shoes the same day you get them and you're going out, because you're gonna be one of the people who literally take your heels off in the club, take your heels off, your feet gonna be crying, and by the end of the night you're gonna be that girl with that limp walking across everybody and people looking at you like, ooh, I can tell her feet hurt. You don't want to be the girl where people like, ooh, her feet hurt. I've been that girl. I've been that girl. I didn't break my shoes in and I walked to the car. I know people and they kind of looking at me because I'm like looking like a crab walking to the car because my feet are on fire. They burning, they hot. So you don't want to do that. Make sure you breaking your shoes. And I say, like, depending on how much time you got, you just got a little time around the house, walk around the house in your shoes, you know. So sit down, get up, sit down, get up, but let that shoe, you know, have a little bit of memory to you, because especially it's different with it, like expensive shoes, like once you break them in, they good, but like cheap shoes, I noticed like you really gotta wear them like a good bit of times before, you know, they like break into you. So like, yeah, you know, break them shoes in while you at home, washing the dishes, washing your clothes, doing your homework, doing your schoolwork, whatever you may be doing. But just, you know, go ahead and break them shoes in. 4, and this is an optional tip, but I just wanted to throw it in there. Get, like, with cheap shoes, like I said, this ties back into the breaking in, but get gel inserts, and then also get the little inserts that go, like, I noticed sometimes with cheap shoes, they kind of, because sometimes the size be off, but they kind of rub against the back of your foot. So make sure you get some gel inserts, and then also make sure you get some, like, I can't think of the name of them, back of the heel inserts, but like, don't get like the really thick gel, well, depending on if it's a sneaker cheap shoe, but like if it's a high heel cheap shoe, you don't need to do the most when you get the gel inserts. You get a little goes a long way. So I don't have an example of them because I really don't need them, but like I said, I'm breaking my shoes, and then on top of that, I can walk in heels. But no shade to my girls who can. Everybody ain't able to walk in heels, but I mean, you know, practice, you know, do what you gotta do, walk around the house, you know, do the crab walk around the house for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, you know. But most definitely, like, you know, get you some gel inserts so your feet aren't hurting as bad, and you know, get the foot memory for the shoe. But definitely gel inserts will go a long way, and they will help you, especially if you first starting out. But like, or if you flat-footed like me, I'm flat-footed, so I mean, like I said, I don't really need just, I know how to walk in heels, but for a person who doesn't know how to walk in heels, I recommend giving you some gel inserts just to give you the extra oomph, and you just not, you know, your feet aren't crying all the time, you know what I'm saying, like you're not in a constant cry with your feet. My final tip, get the right size shoe. With cheap shoes, like, you could probably get away with it with more expensive shoes, and this is just from experience. But when you don't get in any type shoe, if you don't get the right size, you're gonna have some issues. Now I will say, with the more expensive type shoe, especially a shoe that's like leather made, you know, got that good quality, you can get you some inserts, and you know, you can actually stretch the shoe out. But when you're dealing with cheap shoes, it's not made with the same things. It's not going to be made with real leather. Leather over time stretches, or with a good wear and tear, it'll actually mold to your foot, and it'll give you some, it'll expand, it'll give you some more room. With cheap shoes, baby, that's not happening. You need to go get first of all, get your right size. Don't be playing around. Get your right size shoe, boo. Get the right size shoe. If you a size 10 or you a size 11, don't be trying to skate back and get a size 9.5, 8. You know you're not a 9.5, 8. The worst thing I hate to see with women is that they don't get the right size shoe, that they foot be hanging off the back of the shoe. That is not cute. That ain't cute at all. If your heel is hanging off the back side of the shoe, it wasn't meant to be. And I'm just putting it out there like that. I'm sorry, you know, us bigger foot gals, you know, it just wasn't meant to be. My shoe sizes range from 9.5, 10, but when I am buying cheap shoes, it goes from 10 to 11, and that just really depends on the cut of the shoe. I always read the reviews on cheap shoes because a lot of the time it's not cut properly, or it could fit just right but it hurts so bad that you cannot wear it. So you have to go, you really should go, if you can, go up a size if they offer it. I know a lot of times, unfortunately, with cheap shoes, I rarely see them go up to like a 10 for the ones that I want. I mean, I rarely see them go to a size 11 for the ones that I want. So it just really depends. But like, yeah, no, get you the right size. So if you know you're dealing with a cheap shoe, if you're a girl like me, you know you wear 9.5, 10, go ahead and get that 11, especially if you read the reviews and it says go ahead and size up. Now if you're dealing with a more high-end shoe, like and make sure you see the materials it's made with, like if it's leather or something like that, that'll stretch. So if, say for instance, they don't have any more, I would still recommend to go up a size. But if they don't have any more, go ahead and get that 10, and you can get some shoe insert stretchers, because I've done it with a pair of shoes I wanted. They didn't have the size, I wanted to get the 11, but they didn't have the 11, so I got the 10, and it was a little snug around the toe, so I went ahead, you know them little things you stick in your shoe and then you turn it and it stretches. It stretched, but it's an expensive shoe. So because it's an expensive shoe, it's made with different things, so I was able to stretch it. And when I tell y'all that thing big, it be fitted. So, you know, do what you gotta do. Beautiful stars, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative to you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring. Also, make sure you turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video. And I just want to say I love you. I love you so much, my beautiful R stars. If you want to be a star, all you gotta do is subscribe. And yes, my loves, my beautiful loves, I'll see you in the next what? Video.
Until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles. It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could